is on the air. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They are led out by their quarterback in his second season from Washington State, a former 6th-round pick in Gardner Minshew.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun is Minshew. On the left side, a catch by White. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. So here are the Ravens with great field position to start out. They're led out by their quarterback in his 7th season now from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Justin Ellis in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here again comes Gardner Minshew, and he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Minshew. This is White on the screen. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he finds Cook. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Complete to Jared.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Raven.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he stopped immediately there.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And a Raven first down.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Garoppolo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Garoppolo again. And complete, right side to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 1. At the Colts, 38-yard.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he's got his man here, Beasley.
Garoppolo.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
22 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This is caught. Watkins. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 1-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
On the draw, here's White. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And 12.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take this one only up to about the 20. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not told. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They will run with White out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running out of the gun with White. And he's going to be down. Forty-yard line.
White, the ball.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's taken down inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
That's the end of the
2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They go with White on the counter, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's White.
James
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens 17.
Now a carry for White. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Minshew. This will be caught just inside the 10. And And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll run with White. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and...
Here's Minshew. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So with fourth down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5.